So as of now, what we had it, that will be in a single page, like complete actions and everything we added in a single page. But in a real world, it would not possible because in a single screen, the entire functionality will not covered here. Right. For that, now here what we have to do here is we have to create a multiple pages in one application. Right. So to create multiple pages in an application, here we will use one concept called intent. So one concept called, that concept was intent. So that intent concept here we will use. So what we have to use here now, that intent here. So let intent. Just a minute. So that we are using an intent. Intent is one of the, this is one of the component of Android. So using this intent, we can do many things. So one is like the moving from one page to other. This is the first one. One is from moving from one page to other. And next is here, transfer the data. Transfer the data between the pages. So we can transfer the data between the pages. But here, don't use the word called pages. Okay, I think you disconnected, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, no. So here we are using the concept called an intent. So intent can do here with the multiple things. One is from moving from one page to other page. And the second functionality is transfer the data between the pages. But here don't use the page. So page means here we have to use, that is the activity. So in our technical terms, the page is nothing but an activity. So activity is nothing but it should have like some coding. It supports with one XML file. The combination of those two things we will say has an activity. Right. Then after that, start service. Start service. Service is nothing but it is like a background activities. So we have to start with the background activities. So these all are the things we have to do first level. And in the next level, just one more thing here. For that, in a second level here, invoke system component. We can invoke system components. So what is meaning of this invoke system component? Like open camera. I want to open camera. So that here, the next open gallery. I want to select some image. Open gallery. So open browser. Like I want to open like one browser, etc. Like this, many has this. So this we can say as the invoking of the system components, means which already app is available on the phone. From our application, we are opening another other application outside of the application. That's why what we are saying, this word is invoke system component, right? So now this intent, like in intents, there are two types of intents. The first one is explicit intent. Explicit intent. The first, which is here, that is the explicit intent. So the explicit intent can do many things here. These three things it can do. The explicit intent, that is moving from one page to other, transfer the data between the pages, start service, that is the background activity it should be here. Next, implicit intent. So implicit intent is nothing but here now, this will be an implicit intent. This can do only this is the invoking of system component that can done by here. Right. How this will happen now programmatically will start. So first we'll start with an explicit intent. So for that here now, I'm opening one new project. In this now, I'll take the new MTV's activity. Next, here, I'll create one application name called Explicit. So explicit. So this we will see here. In this now, we will take one button, right? Once user click on that button, it has to navigate to the next level. Means it has to navigate to the next activity, means next page. So that how that it will happen, now we will see. Just once this project has created, we will see here. Just a minute. Once this project will create properly, we will add one by one. Just it is taking a little bit time to create a project. Just a minute, it's taking a little bit time. So here, what we will do as of now, we used linear layout, right? So from today, here we will use relative layout, so that we'll see here next step how this will be done. So there are some small changes in XML design as well. So here now what I'll do here, this constraint layout, I'll change as a relative layout. So relative layout. Then here this also not required, right? I'll remove this here. I'll add that for our understandable. I write here we are in a first page. We are in first page. Right. So next, once we move to the next page, so there we will get to know that okay, we are in second page. Like that, we will add that. So for our understandable, that is so now. Yeah, almost it is done. Yeah, almost it is done. Now we will create one button here on below of this. So after this text view here now I'm creating one button, right? So how to create, like this is our regular process. So this I'm creating button here now. Wait, it is not loading automatically because still that something progress is going on. That's why it is not generating. Just terminate, it will generate. Yeah, this is UI is loaded here. Now I have to add the button here. Till it is taking time. So button width match parent, height, I'm taking wrap content. Right. So for this button, it required some text. So I'm adding the text. Text. Move to second. So then I'll use some margin for this button. 10 dp. But after that, see what happened here. It is overlapped with the text view. So then first we'll give some ID for this. ID. So that is @ID. So that is the BT1. Then this is the relative layout. In case if it is a linear, automatically it can sit on a next position, but it is here. So here we have to add @ID. So that is here and write the TV1. But here there is no TV1. So that's why for this one we have to give an ID. So that is here. We have to give that TV1. See now considered here below this. So then here as usually first here I'm enabling that data binding for this. So I'm adding the layout here. So once added the layout here, then scroll down here, we come here, right here add. Then here we used to add that is the wrap binding. So here we have to enable the binding. This is also our regular process. After the new process, we'll see that. So here activity main binding. So that is equal to none. But here, if you want this binding here, we forgot one thing here in this, we not enable the binding, right? So that we have to enable here. So to enable here the binding, so I'm writing here that data binding enable equal to true, right? Let us sing this. So once you sync this, now then only data binding will be generated. Here also some issue shown here. What is that issue? It's clear. So here now it is. So then meanwhile here we will add that next step. So that is the binding equal to data binding util dot set content. Here we will add that is this. So we'll add this. Once this Gradle has done, then we can import that. That is the, now we can import this activity main binding and data binding util. So activity main binding has imported, then data binding util also imported, done. Now here as usually for the button, I'm writing the listener. So binding dot BT1 dot set on click list. So I'm writing that click listener. So here now where intent. So here we are using the concept called intent. So that is here this first one is the context. This position is the context, means speaks refer this superclass. So this is a superclass, it is defining. So from here now, I'm creating second colon class dot Java. Means the second class, either it could be Kotlin or it could be the Java, it will work. Then it should write here simply start activity of intent. So this intent we have to import on the stop So import has done here. So this is imported here, done. Then now with this same second, we have to create one new activity. So how to create activity? Just I'm copying this name here. Right, once I copy this name here, then I'll back to here. So here you can observe in app areas layouts, there is only one XML as of now. And in code here in a package, there is one. And if you observe manifest file, as of now, we not open this manifest file. So in manifest file also, this is like here now. Here we have to check this right here. See now, what I have to do here now. So within this, now I'll add, right click on the package. So before that here you can see 26 lines of code here. Right now I'm clicking on this. So new activity. So that is MTB's activity. Then I'm putting this second, then click on finish. Now once I click on finish, see that new here one XML file is created. Here one Kotlin file has created. If you go to the manifest file, so previously it was 26, now 29. Means here this 3 lines as added here. Means once you create an activity, that activity should be registered in a manifest file. The manifest file will decide which activity has to launch and which activity has to come in a flow. Means here this is main activity. See, this is main activity. For the main activity here, one thing is added, intent filter. It is filtering the data which it has to launch. So it is deciding that, okay, this main activity has the launcher, but second activity is the default activity. For the default activity, no need to write anything which related to the intent filter, right? So that is the meaning of this. Means if you create 20 activities, the 20 activities must, it should register in manifest file. So that is the meaning of the C. Let's wait, we will see here what happening here now. Yeah, it is launched. Just I'm opening that. See, I'm clicking on this. So this is the second page. Second page could be empty here like this. Means we are moving from first page to second page like this, right? Now I want to move from second page to third page. So to move from second page to third page, now you forget about the first page because see, like simple thing, I'm in a hall. So I want to turn on the fan or AC something. So whatever the respective switch I can on the this. Then I went to the bedroom. So there I want to on the fan. So only I can on the bedroom, not in the hall. Hall button, there is no dependency here, right? Similar here. How many activities in a this? Like 20 activities, 30 activities, whatever it is. Forget about that. simple you can write here on the respective this. Other example like similar, like in your home, you, your mom, your daddy is there. Okay, so three members, let us say on a daily, your mom will cook, you will do some cleaning, your father will do some other activities like going to market, something like that. So that respective person is doing the respective, like this, you have market, have to go market means your dad will take care of that. So cooking means your mother will take care of, like that. Here also on the respective activity only we will write here. So what we will do now here in this is the new activity which is created with constant layout. Right now I'm changing this. It's the here again, this is I'm changing as a relative layout. So in this relative layout, now here I'll take similar same one text view and one button. So one text view that is here, match parent, wrap content, and ID for this. So ID that I'll give it as TV2. TV1 already given on the other activity, right? So that's why here I'm giving the TV2 text. We are in second activity. We are in second activity. Right now, so here button. So that is here now match parent, wrap content, ID. So that is here PT2. Then for this some text. So move to third. I want to move to the third. Then here some margin. I'll give some margin. Margin 10 dp. Then below of at the rate BT TV2. Done. Right here now this seated and here. Then here now we'll add here layout. So in a layout here now I'll add here. So this is the, so for this now what I have to do, then I want to write action. So simply can go to the second activity, no need of first activity. So here now we'll create the binding. So where binding, here something will change here. See where binding colon. So what is our XML name here? Activity second. So binding will be also generated on the name of that activity second binding. So that is equal to null, only that change. And here calling of remaining other methods and everything is come. So that is binding equal to data binding. So data binding util dot set content here and right here this. Done. So here now this we have to import this. Then similar way I am adding the another that is method that is binding dot. So bt2 dot set on click listener. Right. So then here now I'll write same intent where intent equal to intent. Whatever the code I've written there, it is similar that. So then this at the rate here context will change second, their main activity here it is second because we are in a second activity, right? Then from here I want to move to the third colon class dot java. Done. So then here start activity of intent. Done. So then third, so from here now I want to move to the, I'm creating, right click on the package name. From there, I'm creating new activity. Right here, I'm creating this third. See now it is loading this. See now, even if you observe in a manifest file, third activity also registered in a manifest file, right? Like this. How many activities you create, that many activities can be registered in a manifest. Right. So once it is done, we will run this and we'll see this output. Then on top of this, we have to discuss a lot of things like how to handle the, like straightforward. We went one step forward, one step forward. Like I want to handle the back also. Where I'm coming from the third to second, second to third. So like that things we will discuss on our next class. How to handle the back actions and what is the each method, like each page means each activity has one life cycle. So there are different 7 methods are there in a life cycle. That 7 methods, how that will work, that we will discuss on our next class. Wait, once it is done, we will see that output first.
So,
Yes.
so after the class, I'll be sending you my laptop specifications, sir.
Your voice is
Hello.
very,
Sir, can I call you after the class, sir? Once?
yeah, that's better.
Okay, sir.
Just it is taking a little bit time to run this. We will see output. Just it is taking too much time to build this. So when new activities will be created, right, it will take little bit time to run. Yeah, it is launching nowadays. Now you see here. Now I'm clicking this move to second. So now from we are in second. Now I'm clicking that second. So second to third. So once we click on this, now it is moved to the third page. Right, like this is happening. Now how to handle that back and all that we'll discuss in tomorrow.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.